This is an internal training video for setting up your iPad kiosk for the very first time. This video is intended for internal grab-and-go personnel, and if you are not an internal grab-and-go personnel, you will never see these screens. When you download and install the grab-and-go software for the very first time onto an iPad, this is the screen you're going to see. It's going to say Set Up iPad. We go ahead and click on it. And before you get started with this process, every iPad should have been pre-configured with a phone number. In this particular case, we're using phone number 720-595-5486, which is the phone number of a real iPad, even though I'm running this in the simulator right now. So all we have to do is type in 720-595-5486. Now, what's happening is the iPad is connecting to SimpleMDM, and it's downloading device information from SimpleMDM. This is setting up the iPad so that we can have more refined control over certain functions of the iPad, specifically the ability to restart the iPad remotely and the ability to change the SimpleMDM group. So for example, if we want to put the iPad into an unlocked mode or locked mode or to the update group, we can do that programmatically without having to log into the SimpleMDM website. And this is going to be useful because it will allow our customers to be able to lock their iPads or unlock their iPads or update them without them going into SimpleMDM or without them having to call us and asking us to unlock the iPad. Now, what is going to happen is that the iPad is intended to be initially locked. It will go into unlocked mode at this point, and it's going to display right here the QR code for the scanner. So the idea here is that you're setting up a kiosk for the first time. So you take a scanner that comes out of the box that has not been previously set up, and all you have to do is scan this QR code. That is going to configure the scanner for the grab-and-go software. And then go ahead and pair the iPad by going to Settings, Bluetooth isn't on here because this is similar. Basically, you go to Settings, Bluetooth, and you pair the scanner. Once the scanner has been properly configured, we want to test it. So basically, go ahead and scan something, and if everything is set up correctly, it's going to take you to the next screen. And it's going to say barcode scanner is working. The iPad will now restart. If the iPad does not restart for any reason, there could be a number of reasons for that. Possibly it's not connected to the internet, or there's a bad internet connection, or there was an issue with pairing it with SimpleMDM. Either way, the next step in the process is to restart the iPad. It should do it itself, and it doesn't. You need to restart it manually. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate that. Finally, when the iPad restarts, it's going to go to this screen. And this is the screen that we expect it to stay on when we ship the iPad to the customer. So it's going to allow the customer to completely configure the account on the iPad itself. The next training video I'm going to do is going to be for our actual operators or for people who are using the kiosk, so we can go through the process of actually setting up an account or going through the different features. But so please see the next video for the next step in the process.